Okay, it's not letting me. There we go. We have sound back now. There we go. We have sound back now. There we go. We have sound back now. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Now we just gotta wait for people to come back. I had to turn the sound back off on the TV. I don't know what happened. I got that phone call and it interrupted everything and messed everything up. Anyway, since you're the only one in here, Heidi, I'll give you a quick tour. Got my drill press right there. Little paint rack I've built. My sanders. My air conditioner. Another little clamp rack. My mounts. My sanding shelves I was making when I first found your channel, actually. Here's the wood for that next chest they want me to make. It's my little Wen bandsaw. My miter saw. Working on that miter saw station soon. Built that little tape measure holder because I can never find a tape measure when I'm looking for one. I made that right there. My first attempt at doing the burnt wood look. My mess of lumber I have stashed around in here. Of course, like I was saying, there's that baptism chest I was telling you guys about. That cross right there I made yesterday as a little gift to give to the young man who's getting baptized Saturday. Another one of my sanders. You can see over there my big Bauer bandsaw, 14-inch. Got my air cleaner, my dust collectors back behind the cabinet. My rigid contractor saw. Built-in router table I made. And that right there is another clamp rack that I built because, you know, I listened to everybody who said you couldn't have enough clamps, so I kind of bought a lot of clamps. Oh yeah, and my planers over there. It's a little moderate shop. Nothing special. But now I can at least get on and socialize with you guys without having to type everything because I'm old and slow. I'm going to fire up my dust collection. Tell me if it's real loud, will you please, Heidi? Yeah, I got lucky. Hi, Laura Banos. Okay, let me fire up the table saw too, just in case I decide I want to work on something. Was that overly loud? Okay, good. No, I got lucky when I bought this house. It was right after the economy crashed. I was able to pick this up. Luckily for me, it had the 3-car garage. And like I was telling Makers Murphy, before I got into this wood thing, I was a fabricator. I used to build race cars and off-road buggies, things like that. So I always had a fabrication area set up, big steel workbench and all that stuff in here. But then my father passed away and he was a carpenter, so I ended up with all his toys. Allie, can you please say Allie? Okay. Hi, Paxalote. axolotl. But when my father passed away, he left me all his tools as a carpenter his entire life. So I figured I'd honor him by using his tools, and it turned into this. Hi, Wab3. How is everybody this evening? I'm just trying this live thing out. Sawdust Mafia got me enough subscribers so I could go live, so here I am. I'm just hard to believe there's 11 people in here already. So where this big toolbox I got on right over here that I just showed you is, that's where I'm contemplating putting the cursed tool you guys have almost convinced me into purchasing. Just afraid if I purchase that tool, the rest of these tools won't do anything. But yeah, lucky me, I got stuck working again tomorrow, so I'm not going to get to really work on anything tomorrow or Sunday. I got to work Sunday too. But I might as well go ahead and at least start laying out the pieces I need to cut for that next baptism chest. Oh yeah. And we got another tortilla press in the making. It's all oiled up, just getting ready for finish. Hi, Hot Ray and Sandy's. Nice to see you. Shoop's Woodshop's tuned in. Nice to see the people who helped me get here are here. Slight bowage to it. Hey, VLC's here too. Nice to see you guys. Oh, I know that feeling, Shoop. I know that feeling all too well. Oh, I gotta put the glasses back on. I can't read, or I can't see without them. So let's see, what do I got here? 53 inches usable. 238. What's that leave me here? Okay, that leaves me enough for a side. I'll be right back. I gotta grab a square. Hey, Mike. I was trying to talk Dude 2 into hanging out here, but he decided he doesn't want to be on camera tonight. All right, so that gives me one side, two faces. Hi, Mike. Top and bottom. Tell me I have enough for another side. And I have enough for another side. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I just gotta go back to the store and get some more walnut. Unfortunately, out here in Arizona, walnut's extremely expensive because it's nowhere near local. Actually, everything except pine is expensive here. But supposedly, I'm supposed to be getting some oak. A guy at work is supposed to be giving me, and supposedly he's got some burls off his old family land. Apparently my internet's messing up. Is my live doing okay? Because my TV is like buffering hard. Yes, no, maybe. All right, cool. Oh, I got to learn to put tools away. It's Keith, bro. My son-in-law is the second dude, and his name is Kian. Hi, Johnny. Don't work too hard today, boss. Okay, we're square. I might get a little loud. I'm gonna cut these pieces up real quick. And that way I can work on getting them milled up tomorrow when I get home from work, so I can start on that next baptism chest. Okay, Benny, that makes it easier. Benny, do you have a YouTube channel that reviews tools? It might get a little loud, and if that's the case, I apologize. Just let me know and I'll stop. Oh, nice. I know I'm subscribed to it. I could have swore I saw a VLC's channel where he reviews tours or tools. Oh, I thought it was the same name, that's all. why I cut them big. Vinny, I'm making another baptism chest like this one, or I should say similar to this one. That's what I'm making. If that was your question. I gotta turn the air back on. Hang on, guys. It's getting a little too toasty in here. Hey, I made this. See, I worked Wednesday night. So when I got home yesterday, I made this for the young man who's getting his baptism this Saturday. Figure that way it can hang above his bed or his crib, whichever the case may be. I'm hoping the video on this will be out next week. It's being edited right now, but I am by no means an expert in anything. I'm just a hobbyist. But I get a lot of inspiration from the people I watch on YouTube. Like the Shoops have almost got me convinced to buy a lathe. Makers is the one who gave me the push, Makers Murphy, the push to make a YouTube channel so I could go live. Mike D over at the Whacking Shack put the first thoughts into my head that I could do it. 77 Rockets has been a big help pushing me this way. Mike is making things. He's been huge. You know, the entire hashtag Sawdust Mafia. So I figure, why not? You know, if I can do it, anybody can do it. You know, I'm just a 54-year-old construction worker who spent most of his life either being a firefighter, paramedic, or a welder. Now I install signs over the freeway and operate cranes and do stuff like this in my spare time. Now, I picked that it's a non-kids show because I am a smoker, and after that, I need a cigarette. Think I might change positions and sit down. I'm sorry if I'm making you guys seasick with all this moving. I'm new to this. I'm trying to figure it out. Well, I hope I can be on mic, or at least attend Mike's live tonight, because, like I said, I got to work at 3 o'clock tomorrow morning, so all those people have been a huge help to me anyway. I owe them a lot. But, you know, if I have to be honest with everybody, you know, when I came back from my father's services, I came home, and I used to be big into playing World of Warcraft. I don't mean to get all crazy on you guys. I just want to get this out because it's been cooped up inside. And when I came in the house, I turned on YouTube to watch more videos about World of Warcraft. And The first video that showed up on my For You page was Matthew Peach building a concealment coffee table. And I sat there and I watched that video because my father was a carpenter and I wanted to see what he had to offer. And I decided that day I could build that. So I went and got my dad's tools, which I had no intentions of taking. I told my mom to sell them all, but after watching that video, I went and picked up all those tools. So I haven't made it yet. I kind of wanted to make sure my skills were up to par before I did. And I think I'm there. So that's going to be one of my next projects, is that coffee table. I want to make sure he gets to see it, though, because I owe a lot of this to him. Because without me seeing that video, I would not be here doing this. To be honest, wood scared me. If I made a mistake in steel, I could weld it back on, recut it, and go from there. With wood, once you make a mistake, you need to cut a new piece. Anyway, on a lighter note, Shoops, when's your next live? I love the way everybody has their lives because it makes it real nice to come out here. I got TV up there. It makes it nice to come out here and I'll throw whoever's live is on and sit out here and work on my stuff and, hang out with everybody. That's why I wanted to do this live thing, is because I'm always out here by myself. So I like to hang out, and it's a good way to hang out with some people. But you waiting for Vinny? Believe it or not, if I can do it, you can definitely do it, because I'm still have no idea what I'm doing. I came out to the garage. I'm going to see this live thing if it works. That was almost 40 minutes ago, I think. I'm just an old fat construction worker that wants to hang out. So here I am. But I can't run it without that air conditioner on. It's still too hot in Arizona. It was 96 degrees today and 70% humidity. That's why I want to move back east, either Tennessee or West Virginia or Southern Kentucky. Yeah, Vinny, just do one. I'll watch it. Like I said, I enjoy them. When there's no lives on, I throw everybody's videos on my TV and it just plays in the background while I'm working. Nothing to be scared of, bro. You're talking to a phone. Oh, yeah, keep rubbing that in, Ray. Rub it in. I'm originally from Chicago, so being here, I moved here in 1999. I have been looking to move out of here for the last 4 years. So my daughter and her significant other, I call them my son-in-law, they're not married yet. Once they're out on their own, my son lives in Iowa, then there's nothing left for me here. So I will sell my house. I only paid $125,000 for it, and it's valued at $450,000 right now. Move out that way, pay cash for something, then I'll be able to semi-retire. I'm hoping to have 10 years in at the union by then, because then I collect my pension and my Social Security and build stuff on the side. Pittsburgh's in the city. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. I don't even have a low of 60. My low today is still 74 degrees, and that's going to be at like 3 a.m. So I think my next video I'm going to work on after I get this next chest done. Let me ask you guys, have you seen enough crosscut sled videos? I have family in Tennessee. That's why I was thinking about moving to Tennessee. That and there's no state income tax. But have you guys seen enough videos on crosscut sleds, or would you want to watch another one? Because I was thinking I need to build a new crosscut sled because I'm having issues getting square cuts on everything I have. So I need to build something to make sure I'm getting square cuts. And I have spent hours trying to adjust my tools. And patience is not one of my virtues. So I'm to a point where I'm going to just start throwing them away and buy new tools. And I can't really afford that. Because it's going to be a mix of quite a few different ones that I've seen videos on. It'll be my second attempt at one. My first one didn't turn out so well. In fact, it turned out so well, I threw it and broke it and cut it all up. And so this one I'm going to build out of MDF. I still got some scraps left over from my torsion top workbench that I built. And I think for the back rail of the sled, I'm going to use some oak laminated to the MDF. Not laminate, I'm talking 1-inch thick oak. So I can put T-track in it for clamps and stops and stuff. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because, believe it or not, let me show you guys something. This piece of wood right here, I personally think is quite beautiful. This was a 4x4 that a driver used to deliver a sign pole. It's oak. White oak, I think, pretty sure. But after I milled it all up, it turned out to look like this. This is what I'm going to use on that sled, I think. I got a few of them that I've gotten from work. I'm going to do a miter or a router cabinet with self-contained dust control. That's on my list. I need to do a bigger clamp rack. That's on my list. Definitely need to do a miter station. This is just taking up too much space. I just don't know if videos on all that stuff, there's so many of them out there. I don't know if it'd be worth doing videos when I do it. Oh, yeah. If I lived out in the country, I'd do the same thing, right? In fact, I can't wait till I move back out there where you can sit on the porch at night, drink a cup of coffee, smoke a few cigarettes, and just watch Mother Nature go to town. Can't do that here. Hell, the seasons don't even change here. Temperature drops by 20 degrees, that's it. It was 88 degrees last Christmas. I decided it's time to move. So what time's Mike's live tonight? I didn't get a post on it or anything. Oh, Heidi, you're killing me. I know I want about, I'm thinking in the 10 range. I'm thinking I want to go about 10 acres. Put my house as far away from the road and neighbors as possible. I definitely want wooded. If I get wooded, first thing I'm going to buy is a frickin' bandsaw mill and mill up my own lumber. Anyway, enough about me. See you later, Ray and Sandy. I'm assuming it's Ray on here. I don't think it's too bad. 8 people watching, 8 likes. I got to get used to this screen, the comments. It's kind of new to me and weird. No, we're not getting nothing done sitting there. Mother Nature is kicking my ass because it's calling for more rain and I need to put another coat on this chest, so bear with me while I get set up to do that in the garage. And don't look out my back door. It's a mess back there. Ugh. Doesn't quite fit. Where is my Schleck? You know, the finish for dummies, according to Bearded Viking. That's bothering me. Gonna go ahead and let that cure for a little bit, then spray it down with some lacquer. She'll be ready to go for the baptism tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. I'm gonna call it here. Go eat me some dinner and get ready to catch Mike's live. This was a good tryout. Thank you, Heidi, and everybody for all your help getting here. So, if I could do anything differently, please let me know to make it better. All right, folks. See you. I'm sure I'll see you all this weekend. Be good.